Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. You are seeing this correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Vita Vea is at the running back position for today's video. Of course, Vita Vea made history this season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's normally a defensive tackle, but he occasionally lines up at the fullback position for the Bucs in their goal line offense. And against the Atlanta Falcons, Vita Vea just so happened to sneak out on a route and catch a touchdown pass from Jameis Winston, becoming the heaviest player in NFL history to get an offensive touchdown. Vea weighs in at 347 pounds, and they gave him a 95 overall card. The man has 98 trucking, 96 break tackle, and 84 speed. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then we could put the Bruiser Superstar ability on Vea. That makes things interesting. This Vita Vea might actually be glitchy. And on top of that, we also have the Return Man Superstar ability on Vita Vea. I don't know what in the world makes him qualified to get Return Man, which is basically human joystick for kick returns. And, you know, if you've seen Devin Hester with human joystick, it's like, why does Vita Vea have that? Well, hopefully we can find out if someone kicks the ball to Vita Vea. We might have to lateral the ball to our running back. Oh, look at Vea running around in circles with ease. This is a 347-pound man lining up in the backfield, ready to go. Vita Vea falling forward for a gain of 5 yards. He's looking kind of tough out there. Next play, he's got some blocks. Oh, watch out! Vita Vea is rampaging through the Raiders defense. Look at him rumble. Look at him destroy the defense. Vita Vea, chill. Okay, that run by itself was a lot more than anyone could have ever expected from Vita Vea. That was like a beastquake, a Marshawn Lynch beastquake out there, man. That was crazy. So we ended up scoring a touchdown because my opponent ran commit. He was that concerned about Vita Vea that he ran commit. Think about that for a second. Our 347 running back concerned my opponent so much he ran commit. Ran committed for proper grammar. Either way, that's pretty insane. As you see, I'm trying to lateral this ball to Vita Vea. I should have had him at like fullback and then like, you know, backup running back to get him to return kicks, but whatever. We are mainly here to see Vita Vea at the running back position today, see what he can do, and right now, he is beasting on these boys. Second down, trying to bounce the run outside, and Vita Vea simply does not get brought down by the first man. Third down, Vea in the flats. We're not going to throw it to him. Kyler Murray, the quarterback, and Murray downfield, and he finds a fellow rookie, Jay Hawkinson. That was a beautiful throw from Kyler as we find Randy Moss. 43 seconds left, no timeouts, so we got to go quickly, but at the same time, we are here for Vita Vea, so we are going to run the ball with Vita Vea, see if we can get something going. Vea over the top of MUT Master Pat Tillman. You got to be kidding me. Third down and 9. We're going to run the ball because why not? Unfortunately, that is why unblocked man, a defensive back, Denzel Ward, able to bring down Vita Vea. And by the way, as we barely make that kick, I just want to let you guys know the reason why we have an 89 overall team is because I sold a lot of my players. You know, I haven't been playing MUT too much lately, and as you guys probably noticed by the lack of MUT uploads. So we do not have a good defense at all. So my opponent's been running Wildcat the entire game, and I have not been able to stop it simply because we don't have the players for it. As we lateral the ball to Vita Vea. Look at those glitchy moves in the open field. Like I said, human joystick for Vita Vea on kick return. Why does he have that ability? I don't know, but we'll take it. So yeah. The offense is somewhat decent. We have rookie premier Kyler Murray at the helm. This Kyler Murray's not that bad, though. He's 5 for 5. He's slinging the rock. Third down and inches. We're moving Vea out the backfield, seeing the blitz-heavy look. And, of course, we're going to try to throw the ball to Vita Vea. Oh, no. That did not work. Vita Vea's route running. We didn't look at his route running stats, and it probably would have been a good idea to investigate the route running before I decided to throw a dig route to him with MUT Master Pat Tillman in the area. So that ended up being a pick six. That was a game-changing play right there for, you know, not the better for us, as Vita Vea is still shaking off the first man whenever he sees him. Like, this card is a lot of fun, man. I don't really recommend anybody buying Vita Vea because I bought him for 300,000 coins. I don't know how much this man goes for as he hurdles Sean Taylor, man. That is Sean Taylor limited edition powered up. And Vita Vea hurdled him. I'm not actually hurdling, by the way. This is just like some glitchy Madden animation that for some reason Vita Vea is getting. Unfortunately, we don't get the first down there. 4th down and 4. Here comes the blitz. Murray actually has time. He's going to. Yet another fellow rookie, Marquise Brown. But that doesn't work in our favor. Kellen Winslow gets the touchdown on the other end. And this game started getting out of hand pretty quickly. But still, man, like the Vita Vea runs that we're getting in here are pretty wild. So, you know, no doubt we still got to play this one out and see what happens. See if we can maybe break off one more long one with Vea. He almost has 100 yards rushing. This probably says something about how damn easy it is to run the ball in Madden 20, but I don't care. I'm having fun right now. 3rd down and inches up the middle. Vea's got the first, and he runs over Sean Taylor. That 98 trucking with the Bruiser superstar ability is no match for 96 or 97 overall Sean Taylor. That's ridiculous, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. Kyler Murray still having a good game, and unfortunately for him, that's going to be an incompletion because Vita Vea, he doesn't catch the ball that well. Yeah, he caught a pass from Jameis Winston, but he was wide the hell open. It wasn't like this where, you know, even when we caught the ball, would have not been a first down. I tried to run a little bit of a rub route right there. Didn't quite work for us. So that'll end this game here. Not going to end the video, but check out the stat line from Vea's first full game. 7 broken tackles on 14 rushes. That beast mode-like run, 76 yards after contact. I mean, look, man. When you look at Vita Vea, you're like, this dude is huge. He's 347 pounds. He's not going anywhere. But, like, look at this, man. He's glitchy on kick returns. He runs over everybody in sight. He is legit, man. I hope this Vita Vea is not actually glitchy in Madden 20, or else, like, that'll be a pain in the ass to go against online. But, like, this Vita Vea he's actually a good running back in Madden 20. He's not just your random gimmick player. Like sometimes out of position players are like, man, like past Maddens, right, when they did the Zero Chill program. But this Vita Vea is like a legit running back, right? Like look at him bouncing to the outside on 3rd down. Unfortunately, I didn't get my stiff arm in there on Shazier, so we were not able to throw a grown man to the ground the way we were expecting. 4th down and 4, we go for it, and we get the first down, throwing the out route to Torrey Holt, and I see Kyler Murray out here doing his thing. We still have pretty good receivers. We have Torrey Holt, Odell, and Randy Moss. So the offense is looking good. The defense is like an absolute train wreck. I didn't even show you guys that side of the ball. You don't want to see how bad it is. Well, I guess it's decent. We have an 89 overall team, right? Who am I to complain? That's probably like, I don't want to say that. And then like there's a lot of people in the comment section like, yo, I got a 72 overall team, man. Like, and you guys are going to make me feel bad as you see Eric Dickerson stuff going on out here. You know the usual. People just run the ball. And then when they try to pass the ball, doesn't quite... Whoa, hold on a second. That's Randy Moss. With Moss activated? Nah, I don't think so. Pat Tillman's in the area. So, I haven't played Ultimate Team since, like, people started the game off with Moss activated. I played against 2 people who had Moss, and hold on a second. Vita Vea in the open field! He just threw Brian Dawkins onto the ground with that stiff arm! Vita Vea has no chill! Look at him bouncing this run to the outside. Devin Bush, a lucky tackle from behind, because Vita Vea could have dragged him for who knows how many more yards! Oh my goodness! He threw Pat Tillman out of his way! This man has no mercy. Downfield, Kyler Murray to Randy Moss. So yeah, speaking of Randy Moss, I thought that Randy Moss stuff was unstoppable, but like I picked off both people who tried to like throw up a streak to Randy Moss with Pat Tillman. So I don't know if Tillman, like his X Factor neutralizes it or what, but we were making plays out there. And in general, Pat Tillman was balling. And you know who else was balling? Vita Vea rumbling downfield. Can he go all the way? Not quite. Down 10 yards short. Vita Vea almost has 100 yards rushing a little over 5 minutes into the game. That's a little bit ridiculous. And too ridiculous for my opponent because he paused the game and then dashboarded. You gotta be pretty dang mad to not just quit the game once you pause it. Like he paused it, was like, no, I don't even want to go back to the main menu. I don't want to play Madden anymore. Vita Vea just took the soul out of my body. So we'll see what Vita Vea can do against this guy. First things first, he's going to run the rock with Bo Jackson, and he is going to run the rock with Bo Jackson a lot. But what else is new, right? But 3rd down and 7, here he is trying to pass with Patrick Mahomes. No dice. Intercepted by Ken Houston, my opponent, putting his hands in the cookie jar, and he's not going to get away with it. Here comes Vita Vea. Vea over Sean Taylor again. Vita Vea runs people over and he hurdles them. Like, this is just crazy. Oh, but Vea will not win every battle. He is down. He just got KO'd by Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor was not playing around that time. He is tired of being on Vita Vea's highlight reel, as Bo Jackson making a little highlight reel of his own. And yeah, Vita Vea, he got popped. He got popped. But that is the 97 overall Sean Taylor. That should be happening. And this Vita Vea actually has good carrying. Bo Jackson, I believe, has good carrying as well, but he's going to fumble the ball there. So yeah, this Vita Vea has like 92 carrying, so he shouldn't be fumbling the ball too much unless it is from a big hit from like a Sean Taylor, as you guys saw, as thankfully we avoid the big hit from Pat Tillman. Hawkinson getting the first down. Vea trying to run up the middle, trying to stiff arm Lawrence Taylor. Not an easy battle. You see, we're trying to chuck people all over the place, but it takes multiple bodies to bring down this Vea, who is wide open on third down, but we cannot time the arm bar. Stiff arm Shazier makes the one-on-one tackle. 4th down and 5. We'll have to wait for the start of the second quarter. We're still going for it. And unfortunately, we are not going to be involving Vita Vea. But Vita Vea threw a vicious block on Lawrence Taylor that allowed us the time to get Randy Moss the first down. As once again, Sean Taylor, the victim of a Vita Vea truck stick. And that's going to be Randy Moss getting the touchdown. That name's a bit of a tongue twister. You say Vita Vea a bunch of times, you'll screw it up once. Like, probably. Maybe I'm just like not able to speak. We've been doing this thing for about 11 minutes, and we got a lot more time in our hands because Vita Vea is about to go off this game, man. Like, you've been watching this video, don't leave now because Vita Vea is saving his best for last. Trust me. First things first, my opponent, he's running this funky whatever offense, not sure what it is, but it's going to kind of work out for him right here. Broken play, hitting George Kittle. This guy, like, I'm not going to show it to you guys, but he was motioning players for like the entire play clock, every single play. It was kind of weird, and here it actually works out for him. He is going to get Tyreek Hill on the slant all the way for a touchdown. But yeah, this guy was like really locked in. Like, I could kind of hear this guy's sweat coming through his mic. I feel like he was going so try hard on that offensive end, but you know, we'll see if he can stop Vita Vea. He can do all he wants on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, I guess you leave Vita Vea wide open because he can't make the catch. That would have been a big gain if we actually caught that pass. 3rd and 4, we are going to rely on Vita Vea's receiving skills here. On the screen pass, he does make the catch, but he does not get away from Ryan Shazier, who is suddenly becoming the neutralizing force to stop Vita Vea. 4th down, going for it. Kyler Murray in the middle for Beckham. Passes late and incomplete. Right idea there, hitting Beckham in the seam. It's just a little bit too late, so that is going to be a turnover on downs. My opponent has no timeouts, but we have granted him field goal range here. We'll see what he does with it. Maybe try to get a touchdown here. 3rd down and 6. This would be a big play for him to keep the drive alive, and he does. He finds Amari Cooper. That's just enough for a 1st down. But on the next play, what a snag from Jalen Ramsey. He wanted Tyreek Hill, and for the 2nd time this game, he's thrown a pick on the corner route as Vita Vea tried to run anybody over, but that Lawrence Taylor and that Ryan Shazier, those two guys are doing a pretty good job on Vea. 3rd down and 7. Look at him just rampaging through the defense. We have 1 second left. 4th down and 2. Why not run the ball with Vita Vea? See what can happen. Follow the Bucs. And eventually take that hit from Pat Tillman. This Vita Vea is not invincible. Even though it seems like he's invincible, like, it's probably not a good idea to be attacking, you know, Pat Tillman and Lawrence Taylor head on. It's just working out for us. For whatever reason, Randy Moss breaking ankles down the sidelines. Randy Moss all the way to the 26-yard line. Vita Vea at the wide receiver position in motion for the sweep, but unfortunately, 2 unblocked Saints were ready for him, so that didn't quite work out for us. Vita Vea trying to take on Pat Tillman, who does his best to make sure that he can eventually recruit some help to get Vita Vea down. 3rd down, we run the ball because, you know what, that's what we're here for. It's not smart, but that's what we're here for. Oh, that field goal was just barely good. So part of me selling my ultimate team, like a lot of my players, I didn't actually have a kicker for this game. I think I had the base 70-something overall powered up Adam Vinatieri, and I had no idea when I was kicking the ball, and I barely made that kick. I thought I was easy money, so Yeah, that's something to keep in mind, that our field goal range is about the 25-yard line, as my opponent running the ball and running the ball. At some point, he's going to have to pass that ball because the run is getting stuffed for the most part. Here he is looking to pass. 2 quick slants, and they are both pretty much wide open. Pick your poison there. I had to pick one to use her. The other one was going to get open, as Bo Jackson right back at it, getting a good gain, but also taking a good hit from Troy Polamalu. 3-point game here, so, no rush out here. This is a big play to Torrey Holt. Or he just rushed the 14-yard line. Why not? Back to the ground game, and a great tackle from Devin Bush. That rookie premier Devin Bush coming through. 2nd down and 12. He's looking to pass Mahomes the time. Middle! And he's actually going to get the catch here to Tyreek Hill. That looked like it was covered, but it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Up the middle! Bo Jackson is absolutely KO'd. But Mahomes gets the fumble recovery. It's 4th down and 2. My opponent's going for it. He's not trying to tie the game. He's looking for the lead, but he cannot find anywhere to run. Darnell Duckett with the tackle on Patrick Mahomes. That's like an 86 Darnell Duckett, just to give you guys reference. 2nd down, and we hand it off to Vita Vea. He's got the block. He's got the 1st down. Vita Vea down the sidelines, running away from Saints. Yeah, Vita Vea's got some wheels. All right, look at him breaking the tackle from Pat Tillman. We're starting to chew a little clock. Vita Vea near a 100-yard rushing performance for the 2nd time in 3 games. But Lawrence Taylor once again is proving that he can bring down Vita Vea one-on-one. So let's run away from Lawrence Taylor. Oh, what a stiff arm. Shazier is down. Vita Vea out the 2-minute warning. I must have accidentally put this play in twice. Why not? Let's watch it again. Let's watch Ryan Shazier eat dirt. Oh, man. This Vita Vea doesn't play. He does not play at any given moment. He can go off. And look at Vita Vea. He almost has Freight Train activated. 4 out of 5. I wasn't even trying to do that. But we are pretty close, and we can get one more big game with Vita Vea. That would go a long way to getting the X Factor and winning the game. Huge 3rd down and 9, and that is going to be Lawrence Taylor yet again. Tackle for loss. Here's the problem. We're not in field goal range. We have to go for it, and we're going to throw the ball, and thankfully it's going to be incomplete. I thought for sure he would not be looking at that bubble on 4th down, but he was so concerned about the bubble, I threw it a couple of times, that we actually had the Vita Vea run for a decent game, maybe the 1st down, maybe a touchdown. Instead, here we are after the turnover on downs, in position to potentially lose this game with 43 seconds left. Now, my opponent can definitely just get a field goal to tie the game, send it to OT. We'll try to protect all of that. That's not going to go anywhere. That's Cam Jordan with the sack. Mahomes is down, and on 3rd down, he's going to spike the ball. So, game on the line here. 4th down and 12. And you see he's audibling his formation. I know exactly what he wants to do. So, I'm actually going to call a timeout right here, and I'm going to set up my defense to where if he audibles his play, I'm going to audible my play, and I'm going to come out and cover 4 palms so I can cover the corner route that he wants to run. If you guys notice, I actually put cover 4 quarters as my audible. That's going to be a bit of a problem here. So, as you guys see, he audibles his play as we expected. We audible our play, but the corner route to George Kittle gets open because we have cover 4 quarters, not cover 4 palms. Huge mistake there. That's going to get my opponent in field goal range. Now he's thinking about potentially winning the game, but Mahomes has to just get rid of that ball. That was low-key almost intentional grounding. 3rd down and 10 after the spike. Here is Torrey Holt needing to get out of bounds there oh so badly, and that he does, stopping the clock. Here's the field goal to tie the game up, and good with 7 seconds left. Now here is where the fun begins. Vita Vea has his X Factor activated. Remember the superstar abilities on Vita Vea. We had Return Man, we had Bruiser, and Clutch. Because we have Clutch on Vita Vea, he is in the zone for the rest of the game. He is unstoppable. Freight Train is activated on our 347-pound running back. Final play, Vita Vea up the middle, breaking 1 tackle, but that's all, unfortunately. So, we're going to go to overtime, and I have never wanted to win a coin toss more in my life, and we do win the coin toss, and of course, we're going to receive. Vita Vea is going to have Freight Train for this entire overtime. It does not matter if I get tackled for loss or what. Vita Vea is going to be running over fools. This is going to be fun. Can Vita Vea carry us all the way to victory. Of course, we're starting off with a Vita Vea run. Down goes Clowney. There goes Vita Vea all the way to the 25-yard line. Unstoppable is Vita Vea as we throw the bubble to Randy Moss. Just trying to keep him honest. Let him know that we can throw that second down. Now we go back to Vita Vea up the middle, breaking 1, 2, maybe 3 tackles, but a minimal gain, and now a huge third down and 9. Of course, we're going to run the ball at Vita Vea, but can we get all these 9 yards? I don't know. Let's try it. Vita Vea is gone! Walk-off touchdown for the 347-pound running back, Vita freaking Vea! 191 yards rushing total in the game. The walk-off touchdown, 9 broken tackles, over 100 yards after contact. I don't know. Man, I don't know what else to say. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed the heaviest running back to ever play Madden. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.